Actually, that was not a topic that I wanted to yap about. If she doesn't even know that's rude, like, uneducated. I'm choosing this lazy girl job. I mean, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to record this, like, let me find a better definition. Hello, everyone. Okay, I want to yap. Let's yap, okay? So, I'm currently at work, obviously, and it's my lunch break. You know what? So today I was working at the company, and one of the counselors that I work with, like I've interacted with her multiple times, and she was like kind of surprised by my makeup face. That reminded me, maybe I should start a beauty channel. Maybe I should like make some makeup tutorials, because I know I'm good. You know what? Okay, so here's the thing. Like, I started wearing makeup pretty late because, you know, I think people usually start wearing makeup when they're in, like, middle school, like, even in high school. But for me, it was, like, way, like, in college. And, like, okay, I studied art. And I know how to, you know, paint on my canvas here. So, I know I look different with my makeup on. Like, isn't that the whole point? Like, you want to accentuate your natural beauty. That's what I do. And recently I had this one incident where a girl, like she wears like heavy makeup every day. So basically what happened is that one of the counselors, like another counselor I worked with, so I was working and then he, like we just said hi and I thought he recognized me, but like apparently he didn't recognize me because I had my makeup on that day. Like just for the context, I never wear makeup at work, only for like special days. That day I had my makeup on and apparently he didn't recognize me and he went to a different staff and asked like, who's that girl? And this girl like started laughing so hard about it. I'm like as if you look exactly the same when you don't have your makeup on. Also the fact that she doesn't even know that's rude, like uneducated. Not to forget the counselor who almost didn't recognize me, she later literally apologized me with cookies. She literally got me a jar of cookies with handwritten notes. She literally apologized saying, I'm really bad with like names, faces. Like, I guess that's the right thing to do, you know? And that got me thinking, okay, I'm good at wearing makeup. Like that is a skill, right? Maybe I should do something about it. And like afterwards, I didn't do anything about it. I was just like living my life. And today I had this incident where one of the counselors I interacted with like multiple times, she saw my makeup face for the first time and she was like, she almost didn't recognize me. Like, and that like clicked. I was like, you know what? Instead of being insecure about it, let me just make a makeup tutorial. Like I'm good. Like let me profit out of it. Why not, right? I look good. I should share this tutorial. Like absolutely. So here's me. I am going to make some makeup tutorial. Actually, that was not a topic that I wanted to yap about. Today, I look good. Damn, I look good. Today, I actually wanted to yap about lazy girl job. You know, like lately on YouTube, on TikTok, whatever, there are so many. Or is it not a trend anymore? I don't know. So it was or it still is a thing that people talk about, like lazy girl job. Okay, let me Google the definition of lazy girl job. Lazy girl job is an easy, usually let me find a better definition. A lazy girl job isn't actually about being lazy. It's a term coined on TikTok to describe a low-stress, remote, or easy office job that pays decently but don't demand excessive hours, a hustle culture grind, or emotionally draining labor. And I have a lazy girl job. I'm really glad that I made this decision. Like, which is so surprising because like even back in college, I love hustling. Like, it's even weird to say like I love hustling, but like I lived hustle life. I was always working hard. I was always like go survival mode. Okay, I'm gonna get this, then that, and then what's next? So that was my life basically. And I think that hustle culture was really based on the mindset, the toxic mindset that what I achieve equals to my value, which is so toxic now that I realize. And now I've realized job does not equal my life. Job does not have to be my top priority. That was one of the biggest like adulting that I had. Like back then when I just graduated from college, I had a job at an auction house. I was thinking about my auction house job like 24/7. Okay, I had to switch my camera because like my phone is getting too hot. You know what? Do you want to see the back of my phone? Yeah. Like every time I film, if I film longer than 5 months, if I film longer than 5 minutes, it gets like so hot and it doesn't just like function as a phone. Basically what I was saying is like back then my mindset was totally different and I was living that hustle mindset and I was always prioritizing my work over like anything else. Even if I had a plan with my friends, if my work manager says, yeah, we have an auction coming up, so we need someone to, like have an open gallery on like this Saturday, can you work? And I was like, absolutely, yeah, I would love to help. I was putting work on top of like everything, like absolutely everything. But now I think I have this ability to sit with myself and ask myself, so what's important? What's actually important? Life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So in long term, like what do you want to achieve? Which direction are you running towards? Now I know that work does not equal my life. And that really helped me to choose this lazy girl job. I choose this lazy girl job because having full-time job is not my top priority. If you watched my previous videos or if you're new here, I want to be a military clinical psychologist. I'm currently working in mental health field, but I did not study psychology in college. So I'm currently taking classes so I can learn more about psychology and also be a better candidate. Definitely my top priority right now is academics, taking classes and having this psychology related knowledge, not working full-time. I mean, I am working full-time, but that is not my top priority, if that makes sense. And honestly, what I love about this job is I can mentally quit once I like leave the office. Like that is totally fine. When I was working at an auction house, I was thinking about work condition report, like artwork 24/7. And I didn't know that, but that was definitely taking toll on my personal life. Like nobody was forcing me, but I was just like overly enthusiastic about it. But now knowing my priorities and knowing that academics comes first, it comes before everything, not everything because I have life, like my academics doesn't equal my life either, but knowing that work does not equal life and knowing that having full-time job is not my top priority, it helps me to choose this lazy girl job. I also want to mention that it's totally fine to have a lazy girl job. Like you do not have to feel shameful about having this lazy girl job because like in this capitalist society, everyone says if you want to have successful life, you need to grind, like you need to hustle. But who defines a success in your life? You're the only one who can define it, right? So for me, I'm choosing this lazy girl job. It pays me to sustain my lifestyle. It helps me to move towards to my goal, becoming a clinical psychologist, and it gives me this clinical experience. I'm not looking for any job that gives me more money with more stress, a job that others would think, oh, she's having a successful life in this societal standard, because I know my top priority is academics right now. Also living life. Oh my god, literally I have no idea how many times I'm switching my camera. So like literally today after work, I'm gonna go get a new phone. This is not okay. Because a friend of mine was like, girl, you gotta wait. Like in September, in 2 months, like Apple is gonna drop another new phone and the prices are gonna like drop. I showed him the back of my phone and he was like, girl, you gotta get a new phone. What am I talking about? So lazy girl job. That is a choice. And I chose a lazy girl job because I know my work does not equal to my life. I mean, one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to record this, like have it documented, is because this is totally different from, like my mindset right now is totally different what it used to be back in college, like back like a couple of years ago. And I love that how I'm constantly changing and I'm recognizing that I'm a changing being. I'm really grateful for that. Like, I'm really glad that I started my YouTube channel because I see myself changing and having a platform to document everything. And like sometimes I see really cute comments from you guys and that really motivates me to move forward to my goal. So yeah. I don't know where this video is going, but I just wanted to document my current state of thought. And I'm definitely getting a new camera today, or new phone.